today we will be practicing finding slope of a position time graph, or otherwise known as a distance time graph. So here you see a graph that I've already made, and I've plotted the points. What we have to do is draw the best fit line and then find the slope. So I'm going to draw the best fit line, and this graph goes through 0, 0. So I'm going to put my ruler, one edge of the ruler on the 0, 0, and then pivot so that the edge of my ruler looks like it's going through or near all of the points of my graph here. And then I'm going to draw a line. So this is not a super mathematical way of drawing a best fit line, but it does give us at least an estimate. So when you go to find slope, you have to find 2 points that are on your line. And because our line started at 0, 0, that's the first point I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick 0, 0. And I'm just going to label this x and y, and really x1 and y1. So our first x coordinate and our first y coordinate of our first point. Then it looks like my last point is also on my line, and it looks like it's the point 40, the x coordinate, and 17 is the y coordinate, and I'm going to label this x2 and y2. Now I'm ready to find slope, and if you remember, slope of a position time graph or a distance time graph is equal to speed. That's target 1.8. Okay? And then in math, we learned that slope is the difference in our y coordinates divided by the difference in our x's. So it's the change in our y's over the change in our x's. And if you remember that the y's are distance or position, so distance is the top, and our x's are time, so time is the bottom. So now I'm just going to plug in my numbers. So I have my y2 is 17, it's up here. My y1 was 0. So 17 minus 0, divided by my x2, which was 40, and my x1, which was 0, so 40 minus 0. And we get the result of 17/40. Well, you know that I really like decimals, so if we were to put this in decimals, you'd get approximately 0.43. Okay, well, this is a speed, remember. This is not math, this is physics, so we have to add units to it. And if you look on the y, because we did our y's on the top, the difference in our y's on the top, if you look on our y-axis, we have centimeters. You look on our x-axis, we have seconds. So speed units of centimeters per second. Hopefully this was helpful in reviewing some slopes.